I wanted to talk about this. This is funny. Russell Wilson has been in the news lately because look at Leash.
I'm here listening. I'm just listening.
Her eyes just lit up for some reason. She just looking like okay. All right, so Russell Wilson has been in the news because have you seen it?
We're doomed.
Yeah, that he allegedly cheated on Ciara and got somebody else pregnant.
We're doomed.
Him and Richard Sherman have been talked about to be the fathers of the child or whatever like that. And I shared
Are they twins? Is it twins?
No. Either one of them is the father of the child.
Oh, so they had a threesome situation.
No.
No, because they both smashed within the same time she ovulated. When
something like that. Now this is allegedly now, and I don't like talking about gossip and stuff, but it just goes to talk about, you know.
I'm tired now. Like
you know, you both just sat back like,
oh my god.
Okay, but my thing is this: if he did do that, what effect does that have on the black community? Why are people so upset about it?
Man, because he was like the number one nigga that was making other men mad. He was like, there were so many men that were mad that he was being nice to his wife. Mm-hmm. Oh, they bought his and hers G-Wagons. Mm-hmm. Oh, he said he's afraid to lose her. He's afraid. Like, and people were like, man, this nigga is stupid. Like, being mad that he loved his wife.
I don't think they were being mad. They just
look, like, okay, are they looking at him like he's being weak because
that's his relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think they were being mad. I just think that they called out a certain type of behavior from him.
And what's that?
Simp behavior.
What's wrong with simping on your wife?
What's wrong with simping on your wife?
Yeah. Your wife?
You're never supposed to be a simp anyway.
I don't know.
No, you don't listen.
I'll take a man.
Women don't. Hold on. Women don't like simps. Don't get it twisted. Y'all don't like simps. No. Simps. You only like a simp is a man you can control. That's what a simp is.
Okay, no.
Exactly.
You think she's controlling him?
I didn't say she's controlling him, but he has simp behavior. I don't even say if he's a simp all the way.
Are you sure he has simp behavior?
Yes.
I don't know if I feel like he has simp behavior.
Yes, she's definitely
got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. That's how
that's simp behavior. Don't listen to what T-Pain and them said back in the day. That is still simp behavior. Now, I will say that a lot of males go through. I had simp stages before, like in high school, you know what I'm saying? But then I got out of that shit eventually.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being nice to.
Yeah, I don't think no. It's not even that. I think that
I think some of y'all men are brainwashed into thinking that you can't hold your woman up on a pedestal where you letting everybody know, like, I care about her.
There's nothing wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong with him saying that he cares about his wife. It's just that
acting
it seems to be no. It ain't even that.
I'm like,
there seems to be a highlight when he said that he would. What did he say? Quoted.
His fear was losing Ciara. That was his biggest fear. What is your biggest fear? He's like losing.
Yeah.
So why would that be his biggest? That's his. That I don't understand. Why would that be a problem? Why would that be a problem?
There's nothing wrong with that.
If I was with somebody and I was in love with them, my biggest fear would probably be losing them too.
Not that person. No. My biggest fear would be losing my children or losing or dying in a plane crash or different things like that. But I mean, there's more than one spot. Like, thing is, okay, if they mess around on you,
it depends on how I lost
then
them.
the dynamics change.
It depends on how I lost them.
We're getting somewhere. Okay.
Now if it's
does he have to be specific when he says losing?
Yes.
Why?
Because it defines what is simp behavior or not.
So it's simp behavior. Say a man is with a woman, he cheats on her with somebody else, and then he loses his woman that expected him to be faithful. Is he a simp because he now regrets?
No, because he knows. It don't make it.
So what makes him a simp to be afraid of losing?
The simp.
What makes it simpish?
Okay, what makes it simpish is that for one, you're highlighting that to be one of your biggest fears is losing your woman.
What's the problem with that though?
Because this is the thing. And shout out to Jade, because me and her were talking about this. Y'all seen Jade before. She had explained it further, which I could kind of get. Like, with him, I guess he was saying it from an aspect of my life changed. Like, she showed me different things, or like, say if I'm going through a struggle, right? And then I meet one of y'all come into my life and help change it, and y'all are a part of that, right? So since my life changed, and if I lost you, that could be a big fear of mine. Like, but I think that the way it was marketed was that, okay, there's this woman on this big pedestal, and if I lose her, my life is over. no person
Did
should
he
feel
say
that
that
way.
verbatim? My life is over if I lose her.
No, he said that's his biggest fear. I'm just saying the way it
There
was
are
marketed.
people
I think
and
that
promoted.
y'all. I think you're
You
taking
know-
it too literal. Like I think he's saying that that's one of his big. You could have 10 big fears.
There
Right.
are
And I
people
get it,
who had go through serious chemical imbalances after they lose a spouse.
Right.
You know, some people, some old couples, once one dies, the other one dies right after.
Right. Yeah.
Like
shortly
that
after.
type
very
of heartbreak.
common.
That doesn't
I have
mean
another
that
friend.
that's
Hold on,
their
no,
biggest
listen. I
fear.
have another friend. No, it could be.
It is, 'cause it causes them to
even
pass
though
away
you don't
shortly after.
verbalize that, it could still be one of your
could
biggest
be.
subconscious
What
fears.
if a lot of men are feeling this way, but because everybody is, all these men are like, well, that's simp behavior. Nobody says that because it makes you look like, oh, I'm feeling weak. Then they're gonna say I'm a simp.
Well,
Like-
no, then let me clarify this, right? Nobody should put a person, like how they say that, like
Nobody should be your all.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. Like, if that person is your true happiness, you can find happiness within a person,
Right.
but you can find some happiness with another person as well. That's why if I could be
I
so
don't
in
think
love
it-
with her and all that, and then they leave. But I could go find another one.
See,
Just like you could go find another one.
It's not that easy for everybody.
Thank you.
Like,
She
I
just took the
have
words out my
some
mouth. It's
friends-
not that
I get it.
easy.
I have
get
a
it.
friend
Just said
who
it.
wanted to commit suicide because his girlfriend.
There are a lot of
died.
people.
Like, it's not.
I go.
And,
not that
and I would
simple.
hope, and I would hope that it wouldn't get to that level. But
But it
hold on, get back
happens
to
for
hold.
some
But
people.
let me steer back here though.
Right. I don't
Why is it so critical again for the black community? Because I saw people saying we lose hope. Why is it with these celebrities, it's lost hope instead of your parents or your best friend that's
Well,
married?
because
or
their
something like
business
that?
is not broadcast, so we don't really know what's the truth about
Okay.
it.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
the first thing.
Mhm.
Your anything that's on a public
Public platform. Got
you know,
Yeah.
is subject to scrutiny, and
Right.
so Russell Wilson is one of those people who we put on a pedestal as a man
Mm-hmm.
because he treats her so well.
Yeah.
And a lot of women
check
want
out
to
what
be
Georgia
treated
Box says.
well. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Okay, treated
But
well
I will
how?
say this. Say it again.
Because he took Future's son and
No,
made
not
it.
even just because of that.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just
I don't have
somebody.
kids, so that wouldn't.
Well, it's
that
not.
wouldn't be
It wouldn't
anything.
be that. I mean, for me, if I was to date a man and he decided, I want to step up to plate and be the influence in your daughter's life, and I care about you, this is something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like certain things that you do, just showing that you. My biggest thing is showing that you care about me. You're not afraid to show that.
He talks about it. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying? He
talks
talks
about-
about caring
yeah.
about her. He's well spoken. I guess that's another thing.
I think
like
it's also he's a corny guy too.
No, I don't think he's corny.
I think he is. No, because regular women would not be dating no damn
He
Russell
was
Wilson.
corny as fuck before.
Y'all saw
he
that
met
meme where he had braids,
the outfits,
and it said that he
stuff.
looked like he was like a fake detective. Like, hey y'all, hey, where the drugs at? I think that's a part of it too. Because
she did clean him up. She did.
Mhm.
Upgrade.
did.
Beyonce
Right.
also upgraded Jay-Z. Jay-Z
Yeah.
was a hood New York nigga.
they
Jay-Z did not-
upgraded each other.
Jay-Z
No,
did
she
not.
was
Jay-Z
nice
did not.
before
He
she
probably
got
did
with
upgrade her
They
businesses.
upgraded
yeah.
each other.
I feel like
But
she
like I'm
upgraded
talking
him
about
business
his appearance. His appearance was not.
It wasn't there.
Business-wise.
I feel like
He
him
upgraded her
business
business-wise.
wise.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
okay.
Okay.
But as far as
yeah.
her appearance, she didn't need help from
She-
him with the upgrading on the
yeah.
appearance. That was gonna be done with
she
or
was
without
Yeah,
him.
so
with the fashion trend.
Don't get it
of course.
twisted. They both were gonna be good, but they wouldn't be as big if they weren't together. I
They
think that
wouldn't.
was.
You're right.
Yeah, I think
Correct.
that was
Correct.
a great balance
But
for them.
Ciara upgraded him, and he because she upgraded him, he's more attractive to us.
He
I
is
think.
because it is. I
So
said
would
when,
say
if,
that.
I'm saying if
I'll
it
say-
didn't happen, would you be attracted to Russell Wilson?
I'd be attracted to this money.
He's an
I feel
attractive
like
man.
I feel like Jay-Z would have been able to pull women anyway because of just how his persona was. I'm not saying he's an attractive guy.
That's
at
what
all.
people have said about him because
Yeah.
he's ugly as hell in person, and people have said that his aura
swag and
his
delivery.
swag.
yeah,
because
he be
dudes-
walking on the stage.
Yeah,
and I've
the
seen him.
dudes for us, looks matter, but not as much as it matters towards y'all. Like when it comes to y'all. So, but I saw a lot of women saying we lost hope. I'm like, don't get too invested into that. If your question is, oh my God, does men? I told y'all off camera that men cheat. And I would tell my daughter that men cheat. Now, I ain't saying all men, but it's best to kind of get that in your head to where you don't
I don't think that you should get that in your head.
I don't either.
because then it conditions women to feel like this is acceptable,
No,
and
it's
it's
not.
not. I don't think you should ever tell that. To me, I think that's the worst advice to tell your daughter that men cheat, because you are preparing her to be like prepared to be disrespected and just
Not necessarily.
bypass it
Not
because it
necessarily.
happens.
That is
As
disrespectful.
a woman,
I didn't say it wasn't disrespect. I'm just
as a
saying I don't
woman,
think
your
it's
mind will be
preparing them to
conditioned
get
that way.
disrespected. It's preparing them for the art of reality.
But let them do that
And
when
if
they grow
something
up.
does-
That's a part of life. You
and
have to learn that
it
along
is.
the
Now,
But-
temptation is gonna form.
It is.
But
you
allow that to be a lesson once it happens. But don't, like, I feel like if you said that, it would give her a negative outlook to always be like, what's he doing? Is he cheating now?
I don't
Is he
think
ca-"
so.
I
It would
feel
just
like-
have her be. It would just be on point. Just like how if I'm okay. So if you tell a black child,
That's honestly gonna make your daughter a savage. If you tell
It
her men are gonna
is.
cheat,
And she's like, well,
She
shoot,
gonna
I'm
be
going to
a
do what
savage.
I'm going to do,
Trust
too.
me.
I'm
well,
gonna
no.
have a hot
What,
trust me.
what I
summer.
would say,
she's gonna be the worst.
what I would
thing
say is
walking.
that
Right?
no. If I said that all men cheat, what I would say is that men cheat.
Why do you say
There's a
people
reality.
cheat?
Be
Why
like,
does that have to be
"Bet."
Men
bad?
cheat. Hold on. Let me
Just
get it
say-
out. Let me get it out. I would say that men cheat. That's a reality. But there are men out there that wouldn't. But the thing is, you do need to know in the game that this could actually happen. I'm not going to sit here and give her a fairy tale story that,
I don't
oh my
think
God,
they
you're going to
say.
find Prince Charming and all this. I would want that for you. But I like to get reality.
Mm-hmm.
My parents had discussions with me when I was younger that instilled in me to this day to where I knew what to actually expect. Now, some of it did come from experience as far as like cable getting cut off, water getting cut off, gas getting cut off, whatever. That was an experience, and it was, hey, if you don't pay your bill on time, this happened, right? So I'm not saying that all men actually do, but I will say black men don't cheat. So let's move on to the
Oh,
next
okay.
one.